guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at Joyous Wolf's latest single, which is not as new anymore, but took a while to get around to putting out a lesson for this one. So that single is Odyssey, and again by Joyous Wolf. As for guitar tuning today, we're going to be in standard tuning, so it makes it easy for most people out there who play in standard tuning most of the time. So yeah, let's get right into it. Standard tuning, and you're going to be using an A major chord, but you're gonna bar it with your first finger. So your first finger is going to bar 2nd fret D string, 2nd fret G string, 2nd fret B string, and a downstroke, and you're not going to play that E string. So you're just kind of use your first finger to mute that E string. So you'll play the A string. Again, you're not going to play either E string. And you'll go downstroke, and then one more downstroke, and then down, 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 down. So they're all downstrokes. And so you'll go the A chord again, and then you'll put your third finger or second if it feels comfortable, but that's not that comfortable. So third finger on the 3rd fret of the B string for the 3rd downstroke, and then you play it one more time, and then you go back to open A chord. So that string alone, the whole chord. Now you're going to go to a G major chord, but it's in a different position than, so you'll go 5th fret D string, 4th fret G, 3rd fret B string, and you're going to use your first finger on that 3rd fret to mute that E string again, because you really don't want this E string coming through. So you're going to play 2 downstrokes there. So downstroke twice, and in between those chords I usually play the A string. So I don't know, it's just the feel that I get when I play this song. It just feels like it belongs in there, and I'm pretty sure the A string is present when Blake's playing that guitar part. So, and it kind of helps with your timing as well. So you have A major chord, and then G major, and then you slide down to an inverted D major chord. So you're going to play 4th fret on the D string, 2nd fret G string, 3rd fret B string, and then that A string again, so twice, and then A string, and then back to the original A chord. So all together. This is the 4th time. And in this time, instead of playing twice on the, you're just going to play once, and then go to the D major chord. So once, and then once on the A major chord. And now this is leading into, so that was the whole intro there. That goes 4 times, and on the 4th time it's. And now going into the, this is leading into the verse. It's 2 times through before Nick actually starts singing. So you go. And now I switch to hybrid picking just to try and take some volume off of it. Or you can hide your pick in your finger, like so, and you can go full finger picking, which is more probable that's what Blake was doing when he recorded the song. He was using his thumb and first 2 fingers on his right hand to finger pick. but I just find it more convenient than trying to shove my pick down on my fingers to just use my pick and first finger, because they're together, as like my thumb, and then my third and fourth as my other two picking fingers. So A chord, and then you go back to that G major chord, and it's picked, finger picked, or hybrid picked, and you play that, G major, and these are the same chords as the intro, just different ways of playing them now. Then you go to that inverted D major chord, and then back to that A. So this is going on, so I'll play it full speed. And that's where Nick would start singing. So that's 2 times through. So Nick starts singing, you go through again. So I think that goes through 9 or 10 times, 9 times, and that includes the 2 leading up to Nick starting the verse. And so that part goes on. It goes 9 times, and then on the 10th time, you just play that G major chord, and then you hold it for a little bit, and then it goes to, and so that part is an F major chord, but I'm not playing the whole chord. I don't believe Blake plays the whole chord. He could be playing the, oh, sorry about that. He could be playing the whole chord, but I just haven't heard the treble part of it. For the most part, I hear the more bass parts of it, and definitely that A. So if you want to make it easy on yourself and not have to do power or bar chords, full bars, you go 1st fret on the E string, 3rd fret on the A, 3rd fret on the D, and 2nd on the G. But you're still using your 1st finger to mute the B string and the E string, because you don't want to hear. That's a real funky chord. That's something you'd hear in, say, a Rush tune of some sort. And they'd probably make it sound really good. But that's not this tune. So you wanna have your 1st finger just kind of, it's definitely pushing down on that 1st fret of the E string, but it's just resting on that B and E string. And it might take a little bit of getting used to for those of you who aren't used to it, but you really don't want that F chord, but then the B and the E coming through as well. You want, and those are muted. So even if I play them by accident, then you don't hear them. And that was me playing all the strings. And you want to make sure when you're playing, and I'll keep bringing this up in lesson videos, so you've probably already noticed this isn't the first time I've mentioned that, but it's so important for especially electric guitar players to make sure you're muting the strings that you're not playing. Just even if you're good at controlling your pick, just to make sure that you don't accidentally hit them and get funky chord coming through. So as for picking goes here, down, 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 down. The timing's trickier than the picking in this song, in my opinion. And so there's that F chord. You're going to take that same position, slide up 2 frets, and then you go to this A chord. So the same A chord that you were using in the intro, and the same pattern as well. So same way of hammering onto that 3rd fret with your 3rd finger, and then you go up. So this is the 7th fret on the D string and 6th fret on the G. It's an A major chord, so just in a different position. So 7th on the D, 6th on the G, 5th on the B and the E. And you're going to play that, but then this is what's happening on the E string alone. So you'll play the chord, but then you're going to hammer on to 9th fret with your pinky on the E string. So you hammer on, and then you play the open chord again after you've taken your pinky off. And then you go to 7th on the B, half bend, and release, and pull off to 5th on the B. That's all on the B. So then you go back F, and then you hold that G, and then it goes into the chorus. Now that's where I'm going to stop for those of you only watching on YouTube. If you guys are liking what you're seeing so far, please go check out my Patreon page. It's set at the minimum monthly subscription to come on my page, just $1 a month. I've already got tons of lessons on there that I've done, full lessons in previous songs, and I'm going to upload the rest of this one on there. And yeah, you'll get the solo, the chorus, the outro, and it's the way I'm going to be doing it for the rest of the songs from here on out, just so you guys can get a little taste, and I'm not just making you invest in the Patreon for a lesson when you don't know 100% what you're getting. So if you guys like this, please, I'll leave a link down in the description box. Go check out the Patreon. Full lesson will be on there. Full lesson on the South of Eden, which I did last week, and many other songs. And yeah, so if not, then thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, keep on rocking.